Memorials are being held across the United States to honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
The civil rights pioneer, famously known for his moving "I Have a Dream" speech, was shot at 6:01 p.m. while standing on the balcony, of course, of the Lorraine Motel on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. The 39-year-old Reverend was rushed to the hospital. That's where he died. The Lorraine Motel has been memorialized and is home to the National Civil Rights Museum. Every year, a moment of silence is held there at 6:01 to commemorate Dr. King. MLK's colleagues, Reverend James Lawson and Reverend Jesse Jackson, will participate in events in Memphis remembering King's legacy. Events at the museum today are free and open to the public.
Now, Dr. King's Memphis movement started in the 1950s and inspired much of the nonviolent protests that happened here in Nashville a few years later.
Indeed. Now, we wondered if that was just ancient history to this city's 17 and 16-year-olds. News 4's Terry Bulger found out it's not.
51 years ago is a long time, but at the Nashville High School named for him, the MLK story and life lives.
I have a dream today.
The life of Dr. King ended on this day, April 4th, 1968. Mayhem, confusion, and disbelief were responses young people today can only read about. But with his name on the building and murals covering the hallways, students at Martin Luther King Jr. High School are living much of his legacy.
Going to a school that carries his legacy kind of influences me to try and act with the same intentions that he did.
For sure, diversity here stands out. The three first names of the students we talked to are Python, Vishnu, and Jordan.
So we have people from Ethiopia, we have people from China, Vietnam, Pakistan, Nigeria. My math teacher's from Ghana.
Jordan Fay says friendships go far beyond skin color.
Because he always wanted it to be integrated, so I definitely see that with my friendships. I've made friends with so many different people here.
Vishnu Prada believes Dr. King is why he now lives in America.
My grandparents, they didn't move here until after my mom was born, but they still, because of the civil rights in America, they decided hey, maybe we should go here instead of living in India.
Will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
It's inspiration they see and hope to live every day.
So I know that only when every person thinks that they can make a difference like Dr. King did.
Clearly some high content of character from the three youngsters we spoke with. Terry Bulger, News 4.
Lovely piece, Terry Bulger. Lovely to see the diversity in our school.